the second part of this is after a lot of times a team going down the stretch, mind you, that's after the trade deadline, will kind of operate with the attitude that just put that game behind you and go on to the next one. But were there enough flaws and things wrong that you saw in that game that you just can't do that?
No, every game first of all, I thought we competed hard. I had a feeling I thought our team would come out and play hard tonight. Missing Connor is a big piece out of our lineup, but I thought guys would really step up and compete hard, and we did. We got on our heels a little bit, didn't make enough plays in the third, but Schmitty was really good, and we competed no matter what. We competed hard. We made a few mistakes, but I liked the way we competed. And the players have the mindset, we've got ourselves in a good race here, and every team's going through some adversity, some with injuries, and we're no different than that. It doesn't mean we can't compete hard and try to find ways to win. And that's what it's going to be for us from now on. Every game is going to be a different game. I just told the players that we found a way to win this game. Let's go into Tampa. We got to find a way to win that game, right? And it might be our power play is good. We might need our penalty kill. It might be great goaltending. We might need to muck it up and just make it ugly and win. But somehow we got to find a way to keep getting points. So that's the attitude of our team right now.
Maybe a situation without Connor, I think you said, where you maybe learn some things about your team and your group and pay attention. With Yamamoto, the opportunities there, he steps in on a night where you need someone to step in and scores a couple of goals. Just your thoughts on his ability versus experience level.
Yeah, he's a good player. He drags people into the fight. The thing about him, and I've said it before, but he keeps plays alive. And even, his second goal tonight, that puck is kind of there. A lot of guys, they see that and they skate by it. He keeps the thing alive and it scores. So he's on pucks. He's relentless. And it's great to see guys like that. Their work gets rewarded. And he was the guy, on the power play, we talked about different scenarios we look at, and he chases pucks down. He finds opportunities, and it's great to see him get rewarded with goals. His goals he's scoring, it's not from far out. He's around the cage, and that's he's relentless to get there. So good for him, playing really well.
Dave, the Sheahan line gets you a big goal early on, but you just look at their minutes and who you're going to play them against kind of moving forward now. Kind of I guess, a quasi-second line for you. What did you like about them tonight and the added responsibility you're going to have to put on them on the road trip?
They set the attitude with the work ethic, right? They set the tone of our team with work ethic and just commitment to doing everything hard. And, we wanted to throw pucks at the net and get people going at the net. First minute they go out there and get that done, get us a goal, So that's, they're good veteran players. They're guys that can lead and guys that understand how we're going to have to play for us to keep being successful. So they're going to be a real valuable line for us moving the next little while here.
Dave, there was a lot of talk this morning about the need to play or probably the priority to play really well defensively without Connor. How did you feel that your team did that? And with Tampa coming up, a very highly skilled offensive team, what maybe do you want to see differently on Thursday?
We made some mistakes. We made a mistake. Turn the puck over on the first power play. There's some mistakes like that you'd like to clean up. But ultimately, you're looking at how we're going to win. And it was one of those games that kind of kept mistake here or there. And we tried the goal on the 2-on-1. It was kind of a 2-on-2. Clef got caught in deep. We recognize we're going to have to find ways to score some goals, create some offense, but you also can't give the ranch away. So it's that happy balance, and we got 5 tonight or 4 with an empty netter, and I'd be happy winning 2-1, 1-0, 4-3, 5-3. It doesn't matter as long as we win. So each game kind of dictates. We have an attitude of how we want to play going into the game, but within that game, stuff happens that you have to find. Just because you give up 3 doesn't mean you can't get 4 and win.
Dave, your power play, Connor McDavid makes the zone entries look easy, and they're obviously not. First power play maybe a little disjointed, but then you score 2 power play goals after. How does it change your power play with just that lack of that attack on the zone entry?
We were fine after the first one. It was like the first one, everybody was, ooh, I don't want the puck. Usually Connor has it here. So we had about 3 or 4 plays. They're just make the play. Like they're simple plays. But the second one and the third one after that, and our power play ends up getting 2 big goals for us. So kudos to them. But the first one, it was, I don't know if it was like an ode to Connor. We can't, we want to show him how good he is at doing this. But the plays were there to be made. We just didn't make them, So that's something that a little bit to be expected, but you also would like to see it a little cleaner, but it was better as we went on.